Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the previous video, we started modeling the low poly 3D game asset in Blender 3.6, in which I am showing you how to create a 3D game asset in a very simple way in Blender and Substance Painter. We are modeling and texturing the old and rusted kerosene can in this series. After modeling is done, we will learn how to properly UV unwrap the game asset. For this also we will use Blender only. After modeling and unwrapping are done in Blender, we will move into Substance Painter for baking, adding surface details and finally do the texturing. I am going to tell you the complete process of creating a high quality 3D game asset creation in Blender and Substance Painter. So watch every video of this series from beginning to end because this series will help you a lot in your projects. If you have not subscribed my channel yet, then please subscribe it and hit the bell icon so that you will get notifications whenever I upload the next video. So guys, let's continue the modeling. First we go to front view and let's create a path by pressing Shift A and then go to curve and then select path. Press S, drag the mouse and scale the path down. Now press G and move the path here. Press numpad 7 to go to top view. To edit the path, we need to go to edit mode. Change from the object mode to edit mode from here. Select this point and press G to move the point wherever you want. This is the path we need to convert into mesh. Now select these points and move them like this. Select these 2 points and then press right mouse button and then subdivide it once. Select these 2 points as well and press numpad 3 to go to right view. Press G and move the points up on Z axis. Move the points on Y axis as well. Select these 2 points and then press right mouse button and then subdivide it once. Select these points and move it here and this one here. Move this point a little bit down on Z axis. Something like this. Select these 2 points and then press right mouse button and then subdivide it once. Select this and move it here. Move this here. Select this point and press numpad 1 to go to top view. Press E and then drag the mouse to extrude the point. Extrude it one more time like this. Hit tab button to go to object mode and then in the curve properties find the bevel option. Make the resolution low and press shift and gradually increase depth of the path. We will increase the path thickness like this. Hit tab button again to go to edit mode. Select the points and move them according to your preference. Hit tab button to go to object mode. From here we will reduce its resolution. Because this is going to be a game asset, so we need to concern about the polygon counts as much as possible. Hit tab button again to go to edit mode. Select these 2 points and subdivide and give this side of the path a good round curvature. Go to object mode. From here, press right mouse button and go to convert to and select mesh. Press Ctrl A and select all transform. Now go to add modifier and choose mirror modifier and set the mirror to y-axis. Make sure clipping option is enabled. Once again go to edit mode and select add selection mode. Press Alt and select this ring. Go to right view and then press G and Y and clip it in the middle. After that, go back to add modifier and add subdivision modifier. Hit tab button to go to edit mode. Press Ctrl R and add a loop cut here and move it a little bit. Same here. Press Alt and select any edge loop and press G to move it. Press numpad 1 to go to top view. If you select these vertices like this, it do not select completely. To select all the vertices, press Alt Z for X-ray view. Now if you select the vertices, it will select all the vertices. Press G to move it. Hit tab button to go to edit mode. Press 2 and activate the edge selection mode. Press Ctrl R and add a supporting edge loop here. Hold down Alt and select this border edge loop. And press Ctrl F and apply the grid fill. Go back to object mode. Apply the mirror modifier from here. Apply the subdivision surface modifier also. So this is how we created the handle. Press numpad 3 to go to right view. Select the handle and go to edit mode by hitting tab button. Activate the edge selection mode. Hold down Alt and select this middle edge loop. Press Shift S and select cursor to selected. Go back to object mode and press numpad 3 to go to right view. If we press Shift A and create any object right now, it will create here because we place the cursor here. So press Shift A, go to mesh and select cylinder. Reduce its value to something like 18. Decrease its radius and depth value. And rotate the cylinder to 90 degrees at x-axis. Be in edit mode and press Ctrl R. Press left mouse button then right mouse button so that the edge loop will place at the center of the cylinder. Press Alt Z to go to X-ray view. Press 1 to go to vertex selection mode. Select these vertices and press X and delete the selected vertices. Now go back to object mode. Press Alt Z to come back from X-ray view. Go to add modifier and select mirror modifier. Activate mirror on Z axis only. And keep the clipping on. So whatever we edit on the left side, it will be mirrored on the other side. Press Alt Z to go to X-ray view. Press Ctrl R and add a loop cut here. Press Ctrl R again and add a loop cut here also. And one at the middle. Now press 2 to go to edge selection mode. Hold down Alt and select this edge loop. Hold down Shift and Alt and select this edge loop. Press S and scale them down. Press 3 to go to polygon selection mode. Press numpad 3 to go to right view. Press E and extrude it this way and scale it down. Go back to object mode. Apply the mirror modifier from here. Press Alt Z to come back from X-ray view. Press 3 to go to polygon selection mode. Hold down Alt and select this polygon loop. Hold down Shift and Alt and select this polygon loop as well. Press S and then Y to scale it down on Y axis. After that, press 2 to go to edge selection mode. Hold down Alt and select this middle edge loop. Press Ctrl B to bevel this edge loop. Same here, hold down Alt and select this edge loop. Hold down Shift and Alt and select this edge loop also. Press Ctrl B and drag the mouse to bevel the edge loops like this. Press Ctrl R and add a loop cut in the middle of the cylinder. Press Alt Z to go to X-ray view, select these vertices and press X and delete the vertices. Press Alt Z again to come back from X-ray view. Press 2 to go to edge selection mode. Hold down Alt and select this edge loop. Press G and Y to move the edge loop on Y axis like this. Hold down Alt and select this edge loop now. Press G and Y to move it here. Press Ctrl B to bevel it. Hold down Alt and select this corner side extra edge loop. Press Ctrl X and delete it. Select this edge loop again and move it here. Press Ctrl B and bevel it. Press 3 to go to polygon selection mode. Select this polygon. Move the mouse away from the cylinder and press I and drag the mouse. Press I again to add one more inset. Press G and Y and move the polygon like this. Press E and extrude the polygon inside. Press X and delete the polygon. Go to object mode. Press right mouse button and apply Shade Auto Smooth. Return to edit mode. Press 2 and then hold down Alt and select this edge loop. Press double G to slide the edge loop like this. Hold down Alt and select this edge loop. Press Ctrl B to bevel the edge loop. Hold down Alt and select this edge loop. Press Ctrl X and delete it. Go to Add Modifier. Make sure you are in object mode. Go to Add Modifier and choose Mirror Modifier. Set the mirror to Z-axis and keep the clipping on. Hit numpad 3 to go to right view. Press 2 to go to S selection mode. Hold down Alt and select this edge loop and scale it. Hold down Alt and select this edge loop and bevel it. Hold down Alt and select this edge loop and delete it. Select this edge loop and bevel it as well. Select this edge loop and delete it. Slide this edge loop. Now select this edge loop and move it to the center. Scale this polygon loop a little bit. Slide this edge loop like this. Press Ctrl X and delete it and scale this edge loop. Ctrl B to bevel it. Now apply the mirror modifier. So we have created the handle grip. Now go to front view. Select the vessel. Go to edit mode. Press 3 and select this polygon. Press I and insert it. Press M and select merge at center or collapse. Press 1 to activate vertex selection mode. Select this vertex. Press Shift S and select cursor to selected. So cursor is moved to the vertex. Go to object mode. Press numpad 1 to go to front view. Press Shift A and go to curve and select path. Scale it down and move it here. Go to edit mode. Select this point and move it here. Go to Curve Properties. Go to Geometry and extrude the path from here. Select these 2 points and subdivide. I will keep the resolution low for now. Press right mouse button and convert the part to mesh. Press Ctrl A and apply all transformation. Go to Add Modifier and select Mirror Modifier. Make sure the clipping option is activate. Go to Edit Mode and press 2. Select this edge and press G and X and drag to the center. Press 1 and select these vertices. Press G and X and move it like this. Apply the mirror modifier from here. Select the middle edge and delete it. Go to Object Mode, press right mouse button and set origin to geometry. Rotate it like this. Move it here. Go to Add Modifier and add a Solidify modifier. Keep the offset value to 0 and increase its thickness. Now apply the modifier. Press right mouse button and apply Shade Auto Smooth. Increase the auto smooth value from here. This is how we created this top piece. Let's apply this modifier on this object. Now we have to create soldering objects and place between these two pieces. So press Shift A, go to Mesh and select Icosphere. Decrease its radius value. Press S and Z to scale it down on Z axis. Press G and X and move it here. Press Ctrl and Tab and select Sculpting mode. Activate the symmetry on Y axis. Press G for grab brush. Press R to increase or decrease its resolution. Press Ctrl R to apply the resolution. Press F to increase or decrease radius of the brush. Press Ctrl Tab and go to Object Mode. Press right click and select Shade Auto Smooth. Press Ctrl Tab again and go back to Sculpting mode. Press Ctrl Tab and go back to Object mode. Go to Front View hitting numpad 1. Select this top piece. Press G and Z and move it on Z axis like this. Select the soldering object. Press Ctrl Tab again and go back to Sculpting mode. Hit Tab button to go to Edit mode. Hit / button to go to Object Isolation mode. Press 3 to go to Polygon Selection mode. Select this polygon and hold down Ctrl and select this polygon. Select the entire loop. Press X and delete the loop. Now press L and this area will be selected. Press X and delete the polygons. Hit / button again to come back from Object Isolation mode. Select this loop also. Press X and delete the loop. Now press L and this area will be selected. Press X and delete the polygons. Hit Tab button and go to Sculpt mode. Hold down Shift and you can smooth the mesh in Sculpt mode. Press Ctrl Tab and go to Object mode. Then hit Tab button to go to Edit mode. Press A to select all the polygons. Go to Mesh and select Symmetrize. Apply symmetry on Y-axis. Increase the auto smooth from here. Go back to Sculpt mode. So this part is also ready. Go to Object mode. Press Shift A, go to Mesh and create an icosphere. Press S and Z to scale the icosphere down on Z axis. Press G and X to move the sphere on X axis. Press Ctrl Tab and go to Sculpt mode. Activate symmetry on Y axis. Press F to increase the brush size. Press R to increase the resolution. And then press Ctrl R to apply the resolution. Go to Object Mode and apply Shade Auto Smooth. Increase the Auto Smooth value. Go back to Sculpt mode. Deactivate the symmetry. Go to Object Mode. So finally we have created our low poly kerosene can. Press Ctrl B and apply some bevel here. We will apply some bend here and there on the kerosene can and make it out of shape a little bit. Select the vessel, hold down Shift and select these rings. We will press Ctrl J to join them. So these are joined together. Go to Edit mode and add a loop cut here. Now go to Sculpt mode to do some bending. First go to Object Properties and in Viewport Display, tick on the wireframe. Press G for grab brush and grab the vertices. Now go to Object mode, select the objects one by one and do the same. press Alt Q and select this object while in sculpt mode. So finally we have created the low poly kerosene can. In the next video we start renaming the objects, UV unwrapping the kerosene can with simple Blender UV unwrapping tools. We will create a high poly version of the kerosene can, renaming both low and high poly kerosene can before sending it to Substance Painter for baking, surface detailing and do the texturing. So friends, there is a lot to learn in this Blender and Substance Painter course. Please watch the videos in this series from beginning to end, and I will meet you in the next video. Friends, if you have not subscribed my channel yet, then please subscribe it and hit the bell icon so that you will get notification whenever I upload the next video for you. Also, please share your feedback in the comment box. I am happy to answer it. See you in the next video.